May peace and blessings be with you. I am recording this video to share with you very quickly what my simple process for recording a video is. I am a big fan of Zoom. I use Zoom for recording my videos. I usually just start a meeting or create a meeting just with myself, and I share my video and I start recording. I use a Blue Snowball microphone. I am a big fan of wired microphones. I am in the process of testing out a wireless mic, but I have not yet started using that. I'm very comfortable with a wired microphone. I would highly recommend that. You want to be pretty close to the microphone when you're recording so your sound is clear. I also use a high definition camera on my computer. It's just a webcam type of camera. I will include the link for the camera and the microphone with this video so that you can check it out if you would like to purchase it. For the most part, when I first started creating videos, I was not doing any editing whatsoever. I would just record it and I would keep recording it several times until I felt comfortable that the video was good. So I would do multiple takes. The very first time I started recording, I remember it was January of 2020, and I probably recorded the video over 30 times. When I say that, I'm not exaggerating. I seriously sat down and recorded it that many times, and I was trying to edit it, but I did not enjoy the process. I was not really good at it. And it was for a class, a special class I was taking at the time. And I had to submit the video by midnight. And I eventually was like, okay, I'm going to do my best here and I'm going to submit it so that I could get a grade and move on. From that experience, I learned that I could really get better at it if I keep practicing. So I gave myself a challenge. The very next morning, I woke up and I said, I'm going to record a video for 7 days straight and I'm going to post it somewhere. So for the next 7 days, I did my best and I recorded a video and I posted. And by the 7th day, I, believe it or not, got excited about recording videos. My background did not used to look like this. When I first recorded, I was using the virtual backgrounds and I tried a whole bunch of other things. So I've been testing out different ways of recording and all of that, but the setup I have right now works really well for me. I also have a desk light that I use to keep the room pretty bright. If I'm recording during the day, I have a big window. I don't necessarily need to turn on my desk lamp for that at that time, but when I'm recording it at nighttime, right now it's nighttime, and I want to make sure I have enough light, so I use that light. And I also have a couple of floor lamps with fluorescent lights in the back as well. So I know that sometimes you probably see really bright light in the corners behind me. That is, how my floor lamps are. It does make my room look really bright. Okay, so that is that. Let's see, what else do I want to share? I also want to share that when I was recording on Zoom previously without doing any editing, I would stop the recording after every take. So I would, it's Alt-R on your keyboard to start recording or stop recording. So I would say every time I did a take, I would just stop the recording, then start a new take. And I would keep doing that until it got really, really good, relatively speaking. My videos are still not that good, but relatively speaking, I've come a long way. So I went from recording it 30 plus times to about 6 or 7 times, which was still a little painful, right? If you think about it, if you have to say the same message over and over 6-7 times, it's still a lot. What I have started doing now, I watched someone, I can't remember now who gave me this idea. They said, start to like the idea of editing, and if you don't want to do extensive editing, at least some editing where you can just record, and if you mess up, you just give it a little bit of a pause and you keep recording. And when you're editing, all you're doing is just trimming in different places. You're splitting the video and trimming it, and that makes it not that bad. You're able to do that. So I tried that. I didn't really like that much, but I figured that the idea was good, even though I was not using a really good editing software for it, until I discovered Wisecut. So that's a program I'm currently using. I record, and even if I mess up, I just keep going, and I upload the video as is. It finds the spaces and the ahs and ums and all of that in my videos automatically, and it slices them. It zooms in and out in different places as it's doing different transitions, and it also adds the captions to my videos. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. So that is how I am currently recording, and I'm loving it. It's actually taking the stress out of it a lot. And with the editing, the way that works is I'm also able to edit the captions as I'm reviewing it, and I can also move sections around. If I, said something and I want to move it to a different place in the video, I'm able to do that with it. So I'm very happy with the product. I am loving recording videos because I was already loving recording videos. It just makes it a little bit easier and a little more stress-free. So I hope this was helpful. If it is, please like the video, share the video with family and friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And I will see you next time. You are a blessing, and the world needs you now. Thank you.